Alrighty, hello everybody. I'm back to do one of these rec videos where I kind of talk about the game that I'm in. This time, I'm not in solo rec. I am actually teamed up with the center, Knicks fan. So it's him and I, two randoms and an AI against what I'm assuming is a 4-stack because their AI is a center. And usually that means that they went in without a center as 4 people. So this is the stat of the game, and keep in mind if you've never watched these videos, this is to help beginners kind of learn the ropes of rec. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So, oh wow, that's okay. There we go. That was laggy a little bit. So, yeah, I'm on my 6'4" point guard build. I'm going to be usually guarding corners, but I'm also just guarding man-to-man because this is rec. And because it's not pro-am, I'm not really trying to play perfectly, I guess. Like, you don't have to because rec is just that easy. So, hands up. I always have my hands up on defense, especially when it's them bringing the ball from the inbounds up the court. I have my hands up because a lot of times people will throw a pass to the paint, and that's how you tip a lot of passes. Something to keep in mind if you're a point guard, or just anybody defending, you know, just in case they throw the ball up. So my center had a lot of space and time, just a quick, easy bucket. So far, nothing to it really, very simple game. Again, I'm not communicating, even though I am playing with a buddy, we are not communicating. We don't really need to communicate. So everything is just instinct between him and I, and then of course the randoms, the two randoms, I'm assuming, obviously they're together. They wouldn't have joined us if they weren't, so we're kind of just going by instinct, you know. Pass the ball to the open man. There we go. Very easy. I have my lethal zones in the corners because of those breakout passes, or it's usually where I get like the open shot, right? A lot of times. Weird little foul there. Oh, it wasn't a foul, but you get what happened. Oh wow, that's a lot of lag. Okay, just an easy bucket. Nothing to it. So why am I showing you guys this game? Well, because it was a near perfect game. Do I have games like this every time? No. The games that I have are based on my matchup, and you know, sometimes you're on fire, sometimes you're not. Of course, you know, I'm pretty good. I think for this season, I am averaging just over 25 on 70% shooting, which isn't too bad. There's people out there that do better, but I usually play by myself, so that's pretty good, I would say. So we switch here, and you see me jump. So I just I was waiting for him to do that, and I jumped as he shot, which was a perfect contest. But they do get the ball back, and that's okay. Okay, at this point with the ball, I'm just looking around. So I got a screen, but there's an open pass. Didn't go there in time, but... Okay, I get the ball back, which is what people should do if they don't know what to do with the ball. You give the ball back to the point guard because he should know what to do. He's the point guard. And if he doesn't know what to do with it, you shouldn't play point guard. Okay, weird little defense, but I'm not worried at all. It's been long enough that in this quarter that I know that we're going to win the game one way or another. We would have to really change the way we're playing and really mess up our shots to lose. Again, I'm still just guarding my man. Wherever he goes, I go. I'm not too worried about anybody else, really. Okay. Just nothing to those dribbles. I used the screen as a fake, as if I was going to the other side. And I just crossed the ball back and shot a very open shot with take. So there's nothing to it. Okay, we're kind of pulling away here at the end of the first. I'm still just on my man. Okay. You see how I kept running? Because I knew my teammate was going to grab the ball. So I just kept running to the corner to get an open shot. Because I was assuming once he grabbed it, he would pass it, and that's what happened. Okay. So that's the end of the first right there. Not really much to say. Playing very calm. Everybody's doing their job. Nobody is playing with an ego of any kind, really. There's nobody screaming for the ball. You see how I had time there to just sit. I didn't have to over dribble. I was just sitting there seeing if the person that I wanted to pass to was open, and he was. So here we got some two-man action between the center and I. He sent me an off screen that I was able to use to get into my mid-range shot, which is pretty much automatic. Again, you run, go into the open space to make the pass, and it worked out perfectly. I could have stopped and tried to shoot there. I could have passed it to somebody else there. There was a lot of options. That one's probably the safest option. There was an extra pass in there. Notice how every time the opponent is shooting, I'm already running on offense. And if they make it, of course, I'll come back down to get the ball. But if they don't make it, I'll be open for a shot. So here, I was looking to pass, even though I had opportunities to shoot because the screen was working very well. And I still did get the pass out, so. I mean, we're up by 16 at this point. And usually these games like this, you know, second quarter, up, you know, almost 20, whatever. You can still lose these games. And you can still lose, like, you're down 20, or you're up 20, you could still lose by 20 by the end of the game if you're not careful. So there, I played it safe. I could have tried to go up, but because my interior offense is not as good as my perimeter offense, my shot creating offense, I decided to pass instead, and it worked out. The ball went around and found a way into the hoop. I'm still just on my man on defense, and then I'm trying to be the first one running out on offense because I know I can shoot. Probably from everybody on this team, I'm the one that has the furthest shot distance ability, right? I think my 3 rating is a 94. I don't think anybody here has a higher 3 rating. So I always try to go out to the perimeter first. Okay, that was a good shot by them. It's a tough shot, but kind of not giving them too many open shots, so they have to take those. Okay, so you notice how the AI has the ball, and I'm not calling for it. I'm letting the AI do his thing, because we're up by a bunch. And just in case someone else decides to call for it, I don't want to be the one messing them up, because I don't need to create every play, even though I'm the point guard, because of the score. The score tells me that I don't need to be trying so hard. So that also includes not calling the ball from the AI, just kind of letting it play out. Okay, easy pass, easy cut, as textbook. So I get in front of my man there. He's forced to pass. It works out for them. And you notice, like, the score is still, they're still not out of this, really. So there, I could have went into a shot, but I'm looking for passes for a few reasons. I'm looking to build my take, but I'm also looking to keep my teammates active, because I mean, I haven't missed a shot, and I could go for, I mean, you guys saw that I get 40 in this game. I could have a bunch of points. I could, but that's not, I don't want to be the teammate of the guy that is hunting for all the points every game. If we need the points, of course, and you know how to get the points, you get the points. But if we're up by a bunch and it's a comfortable lead and it's a comfortable game, as a point guard, you should know to make sure the ball goes around so that everybody is active and everybody is still playing defense. Because even though the game has a good lead, you could still lose this game. And even if you couldn't, let's say everybody quit, you still want to play the right way, just to build the habit. So that's the halftime stats. I mean, what can you say? I mean, we have double the assist amount, rebounds is whatever, steals and turnover. I mean, everything is the same except for the point total and the assists. So what does that tell you? We're playing more as a team than they are, and we're making more of our shots than they are. That's basically the differences here. And this, you see here, a beautiful play by me and the random on the team. Just simple stuff. And if you have any questions about anything you're seeing, do write them down. I'll try to answer every question that I can. Okay. He missed, but that's okay. It was a good shot. You see there, I go for a preemptive steal there, because I noticed how many people were there, and I just tried to, tap the right stick, try to get a little steal. It didn't work out. So you see here, again, it's kind of the same play as the last time, where there's a screen and I fake like I'm going to use the screen to go around, and then I don't. I just come back and shoot wide open three. Okay, stay calm with the ball. Look for the open man. He shoots from maybe a little bit too far, but it's a good shot. I'm okay with it. So even at this point, the game is still a losable game. Right? You want to just keep playing the way you've been playing. The random is smart enough to pass the ball to the point guard. You see there that I get the crab, but I actually missed the shot, and that's to me, that's inexcusable. I don't know how I missed. Of course, the reason I missed is because I mistimed the shot. I should have held the button a little longer. That's why I missed, but it's a good shot. I got the crab. I got the shot that I wanted. I just mistimed it. It happens. But personally, I don't like missing mid shots for a few reasons. I have a 98 mid range on this build. I have the skill boosts, and that was a wide open shot. That's a hot zone for me. I should not be missing those because it's just a timing thing. So I think I missed 2 of those this game actually. My 2 misses this game are both mid-range shots, that's not good for me. I should not. I always tell myself I should not. I can miss a few threes. I should not miss any mid-range shots that I take. Okay, we're up by 18 here. Okay, he mistimed it as well. He was wide open. So you see here, and this is a good play for, anybody on the break should know this. As the ball is coming to you, start moving your character to an open spot opposite from the spot you were running to. So in that situation, I was running down the wing and I actually cut back up to the hash, and that freed me up for an open 3. So again here, this was kind of a weird little shot, kind of using the screen with the crab, and at this point I guess they're getting a little disorientated, but nobody actually leaves the game, so props to them. I'm also the same way. I lose or win, I don't leave the game. I actually my controller, I remember this. My controller disconnected, the cable from my controller disconnected, so I had to replug it back. And then that also meant I had to turn on the audio on my controller back to how it was. And then because of that, I think with the time running out, I miss, but that is also a mistimed shot, because I should not miss that. Even though I was contested, I should not miss that. So I'm going to blame the controller, but I really should not miss those. And that's obviously my last miss of the game. So I'm glad the controller was able to reconnect and stay stable. So I know I haven't done too many videos lately, but I have noticed that the support's been there and people are still subscribing and watching, so thank you for doing that. And I hope there's people out there that have learned a thing or two and they're able to incorporate what they learn into their rec games. Because I notice, and I read this, in the subreddits, Twitter, a lot of people have issues about their rec games. And, rec is an easy mode to play. It is currently very easy. And especially if you're the point guard, it's very easy. Because if you're a decent point guard, you're the one that controls the ball the most, right? It's you in the center are going to touch the ball the most. You should know what to do. And, as long as you don't make too many mistakes, it should be a win. 7 out of 10 times you should win. Sometimes you face, people that are really, really competitive and it's tough to win, especially in rec randoms. But you see here, I took the shot, I hit, and if you've seen my YouTube shorts, you've seen that I take some crazy shots sometimes. I'm not scared of the buzzer, and I'm not scared of taking shots from, 30, 35 feet. I've done it because I have the attributes to do it, so you do it. If you can do it, if your player can do it, we do it. So here, use the screen. Now the shot here was kind of like a fade shot, which I don't like. And it's a common mistake when people are fading that they just freak out instead of just follow through as if you weren't fading. Follow the shot timing, and you should be able to make those shots as well. It happens sometimes when you're trying to quick stop and it doesn't stop quick enough. So as you see there, I got the crab again. Just a few dribbles. I could have shot, but I passed it because that's the right thing to do there. So at this point, yeah, you can say the game is done. Obviously, the game's been done maybe since like halfway through the third. That's when you realize they're not actually going to catch up. You see I'm in position, but my character kind of moves a little bit. So I go into my mid-range shot, and it's easy. It's like a free throw. You should not miss those. If you have, honestly, if you have like an 85, 90 plus mid-range, you shouldn't miss any mid-range shots. That's just me personally. Of course, if you take dumb shots into, a heavy contest, you're going to miss them. But, I mean, like wide opens or even like 20%, 30% contested even. I think if you have a high rating, mid-range shots are very easy to see this year. So, definitely something to invest in if you haven't yet. Definitely go for the mid-range shots. It's an easy shot. It builds your confidence. Builds your team's confidence as well. So here I'm just trying to figure out what I should do. So there, I could have gone to the rim. I could have shot the mid. But I see my teammate get open for the three. So I make the pass. That's the right thing to do. Okay, pass to a pass. Risky little move there, but we'll allow it. If you've been watching this far and you've been learning something, I appreciate that. Let me know. If you have any questions, again, do let me know. I don't plan to do these sorts of videos again consistently like I used to, which I apologize for, but I just feel like, I don't know, maybe I don't need to do these kinds of videos all the time. But, I mean, if the interest is there, if people want, I do record every game that I play. So, okay, I'm going to my spot. The AI missed. We got the rebound. So those, when you get a rebound down there with two people in the paint with you, it's always best to pass out. Always remember to pass out. Unless you're, much bigger, much stronger, then you go back up and dunk it. But if you're a smaller guy like that guy was, you're not going to make that shot. So here, I mess up a little bit with the dribble. Then I, stay calm. Move the ball. It doesn't work out, but we got an open shot, and that's what you want. You want to get open shots, wide opens. Okay, so that guy, you saw how number 90 on my team had his hands up on there. He got a tip, and because of that, he got a steal. He was able to give me the ball for an easy shot there. So this is bad inbounding here. But at this point, I think people just don't care. But okay, I'm running. I'm wide open. Take the shot. We got under a minute left. Okay, I'm open again. It's a risky little pass, but it works out. I didn't think it was going to be as close to being stolen as it was. So, I mean, you guys can see based on the opportunities I had, I could have had easily 50, maybe 55, but I wouldn't have had all the assists that I have. I could have had more assists as well, of course, but I think everybody on my team was pretty happy, right? I think as a team, we passed the ball a lot to each other. There were very few made baskets that weren't off an assist, which is that is always a super good thing in the rec. And then here I do the right thing, which is, you know, hold the ball and don't score anymore because we don't need to. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.